Hello, Libra, and welcome to Spirit World Tarot, where we tap into the spirit world for guidance and answers. This is going to be your reading for July 3rd through July 16th when we have the Thunder Moon. Okay, so I've been shuffling the cards. We're going to keep shuffling them up a little bit, and I wanted to let you know. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you. You guys have been the highest amount of views and likes for the love readings in July. So far it looks like next month you guys are going to be the winners of the bonus reading. Okay, so Scorpio is really kind of keeping up with you, but let's just keep those likes going. And like I said, I think you're going to be the winners. It looks like you are so far. So I have a new t-shirt design for Spirit World Tarot. I designed it myself. Go take a look. All the information is in the description box below. We're going to do an extended reading after this reading. This is for July 3rd through the 16th. If you want to do the extended reading and get more details and get a little bit more clarity, please go check out the description box below to find out how to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. That's enough talk, right? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles, July 3rd through the 16th. Some of you may feel like currently you're financially struggling a little bit. Some of you might be struggling with money, and some of you might be dealing with something that feels a little bit off balance from July 3rd to the 16th. Let's get some clarity. So that's like the central part of your spread. Something feels out of balance. What is it? Ooh, Ten of Cups. This is major love. So some of you might just be feeling like, things need to be balanced here in this love situation. So for those of you, a lot of you do have love in your life right now, like major soulmate type of energy. In other words, this is like a very powerful connection. So some of you may be trying to get that into balance here with this Six of Pentacles, okay? But let's take a look at the challenge here, okay? So a lot of you are focused on this beautiful, fabulous, freaking love situation, okay? And the Hierophant, some of you are dealing with a Taurus. And also some of you maybe want marriage. And so that may be your challenge with the Hierophant energy. Let's get a little bit of clarity. Okay, this is also seeing eye to eye on religion or spiritual beliefs. But the challenge here, what is the challenge? Why is the Hierophant here, please? No kidding. The Hierophant is clarified by the Hierophant. All right, so so a lot of you, that's strong Taurus energy. Major, there could be some conflicting ideas about religion or spirituality here, or, so the challenge may also be finding balance in spirituality, love life, and work as well. Let's take a look at your recent past, though. Man, Libras are still rocking. I know that there's a lot of love in your life right now. Yeah, okay, so you've really been thinking about things in life lately that matter to you. It's kind of like you've had a whole overhaul lately. And so the Hangman, something has shown up, and for many of you, it's love. Again, this is not a love reading specifically, but if it shows up, it shows up, and it already has with the Ten of Cups. And we know that that's where you're at, okay? So we know that that's where a lot of Libras are at right now, or have moving towards them. So yeah, you have been really rethinking about what's important to you in life, okay? And your perspective has changed, dramatically. Let's get a little bit of clarity, please. Yeah, you're letting go of burdens. Something has happened to you where you have put all the bullshit down. You're not dealing with bullshit. And that is a new way of thinking. You're like, let everybody else own their own. I've got enough. I got my own problems. Y'all can own, you can own your own problems, okay? So Libra is just stepping inside to get answers and letting go of things that they have allowed to build up or bother them. It's a release and a new lease on life. Let's go ahead and look at what lies above you. We got the King of Swords. All right, this is telling the truth, but it's in reverse. So, caution here because lovebird. So this is about, I think a lot of times when I see the King of Swords, I feel like this is somebody who's speaking the truth, but they're forgetting to, there's a saying, speak the truth with love, let go of the outcome. All right, there's one saying. Here's another saying. Let me just throw these out here for you. The other saying is, the truth spoken without love is brutality. Okay, so That's a lot of times what the King of Swords does. But this is not what I'm getting. Okay, what I'm getting instead is that for those of you who are in love, we got the two lovebirds here, and this king, is this like, don't have to tell every little detail of your life. Okay, so I think that for Libras, things are going so, so great for you right now. When I see this king here in reverse, what he means is don't tell everybody how great everything is, because you don't want those energies coming in, because you've always, there's some people who they don't want to see you happy. So you don't need to be telling them how freaking great it is. Okay, keep that stuff to yourself is what I'm seeing there. I mean, you can let people know, but you don't have to say it. It's like words aren't important here. They can see it in the way you walk, the way you move, and the way you're doing things. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Yeah, so you have had love, and that's kind of, a lot of you, this is all that's on your mind. Again, this is not a love reading, but here is your knight in shining armor. Here it is. We got air and we've got water showing up here. But yeah, if you don't have this yet and you're a Libra, it's still moving towards you. This energy has not gone anywhere. And that is just a confirmation. Let's look down and see what's going on in the subconscious for Libra, July 3rd through the 16th. God, subconscious, sexy stuff. Page of Wands. New passionate beginning, fresh love. For those of you who have not had this, it is still moving towards you, and I feel like someone is very attracted to you. It may be someone younger, could be a fire sign, but yeah, this is somebody who is just drawn to you. I don't think they have necessarily the experience of long-term relationships maybe yet, or they have the experience, but something about meeting you, everything they know goes out the window, and they feel like a kid. Let's go ahead and see what else is going on here. There's a lot of sexual attraction going on with you guys, Libra, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so there is a small offer as well. And this may be a commitment, but it's kind of, it's still immature energy. So I'm feeling like, subconscious, some of you may be wanting more from this relationship or this situation, but it doesn't have to be romance, although that does keep showing up. This is like small offers, and you know what, just enjoy where you're at right now. Enjoy the moment and the love that you're experiencing right now, and don't try to project or think too far into the future. Okay, all right, we've got rite of passage, moving forward, traveling, also new horizons, new connections, feeling in control, and aiming your own boat where you want it to go. A very beautiful emotional quality here. It's kind of like I feel the power of the water. Go be around water. Okay, be around water, because water actually has negative ions in it. And I'm going to go out there for a minute, so just roll with it. You can even look this up, okay? But water, we as human beings have a lot of positive energy. We radiate a lot of positive energy. Well, if we get too much of it, we get anxiety, okay? So if you go literally just be around bodies of water, whatever they may be, then it balances you out. Okay, it takes some of that energy, that overactive energy, and it soothes you. That's the word. You will be soothed. All right, so the Magician in reverse. Yeah, so, like I said, he was in reverse, so I think that's like, all right, just sort of clarifying this bottom part. Don't project too far in the future. This is like having a combination of allowing the world and the universe to unfold in a timely way for you. But it's also saying, don't try to expect too much or project your will onto others. Just go with the flow. And here again, we got the Six of Swords, flowing, floating, rolling, rowing, but going with the flow. Like if a thunderstorm comes along, well, what is he going to do? Just stop? No, he's going to keep rowing. And yes, it may make for an interesting ride, but nevertheless, you cannot control everything. Control what you can, and that's yourself. Think about you and what you want, but allow other people to be themselves. Okay, let's go ahead and keep moving forward. So, the energy that you're radiating right now. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles, and it was in reverse. So some of you have... some people are missing you right now. You sort of stepped away from a community of some sort, and they're wondering where you went. There's a lot of people wondering where you are right now. Let's get a little bit of clarity for that, please. The World. Oh my God. They're like, Libra is in her or his own world right now. Libra's got a new world. They must have started a new life without me. Did they cut me off? Are you not speaking to people? Or are you just too busy focused on your happy world? That's kind of how people are seeing you right now. And let's move forward. Let's see who is around you. So those people are wondering where you went. And now, here's why. Okay, so some of those people you did cut off, all right, because they caused you a lot of pain. So the Three of Swords in reverse is, yeah, you cut out some things that weren't serving you. And I think people got shocked. They're like, oh, okay, Libra disappeared. Where did Libra go? All right, so what else, please? Yeah, Six of Cups. Now, this is family, friends, nostalgic people are missing you. And some of them may be moving towards you, or some of them are just thinking about you. There's a lot of, this is about some pain. This is about pain from the past or something like that. I feel like these people want to move forward. We'll get some more clarity on the extended because this is pretty powerful energy. But let's go ahead and move forward now to the hopes and fears part for Libra. All right, Queen of Swords, there you are showing up in your own reading, and also King of Swords here. I think we had this in Leo's reading too, Queen and King of Swords. Lots of communication, lots of truth being told, okay? So the hopes and fears. Yeah, you want to tell the truth, you want to speak the truth, and you want to be just. Also, this is about making decisions, for yourself, and I think you could be asking yourself, what if I just stay true to myself? Oh no, these people need me. What are they going to do without me? If I take some time away to take care of myself. And I think some of you are struggling with that. Like, Libras do not like to cut people off. You only do so for self-preservation. Okay, so if you're feeling bad about it, just, have your boundaries, but also be willing to see what the universe brings into you. And as long as it's something that feels right to you and healthy, then you get to be the person that decides. Okay, that's what that is. All right, Ace of Rods in reverse. Now there's a lot of passionate energy, sexual energy here, hopes and fears and passion. So there's a lot of tense. These relationships are very tense for Libra. Okay, so whatever it is you're trying to figure out the truth about, they have a lot of fire beneath them, okay? And some of this energy is almost explosive. So it's kind of like you've taken time and gotten away from people that you may feel fear that they're harmful to you, for you. There is fear because, and I think it's like, well, we've had such passionate exchanges in the past that, you're just sort of taking some time for yourself to, get stronger and get healthier, a reprieve. Let's take a look at the outcome, Libra, and then we're going to move on to the extended for those of you who want more clarity. And we're going to talk about the challenges over the next 2 weeks, your best approach in dealing with this energy. The actions that or energies that may be moving towards you and what they're likely to do, and the overall spirit lesson, because there is a lesson in everything. It's either a blessing or a lesson, a blessing or a lesson. So we got the Three of Wands in the outcome energy, and it was in reverse. So yeah, some of you don't want to reconnect. It's kind of like, there may be some guilty feelings, but I feel like some of you really don't want to reconnect because you're like, every time I reconnect, I get hurt again. So there's some of that energy going on, but some of you sort of do want to see them also. Like, this is kind of like I'm not betting on it. It's like I would like to see these people, but, you're contemplating this, and it's like a spiritual thing. It's the number 3 there. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more clarity, and that's for your outcome energy. King of Rods. Some of you could be dealing with fire sign. But also I feel like many of you could be taking charge. Some of you may be reaching out, actually, with the King of Rods. You might be standing your ground here, Libra. I feel like for some of you, this is standing your ground with this passionate energy. And so if you are approached, I feel like you're going to be like, okay, you know what? I am taking care of myself now. And, I do want love and positive people around me, but here are my boundaries. So there's a really powerful turn of events, and people don't expect this out of you, but you're setting some strong, clear boundaries. So those of you who do reconnect, do so with love. We've got you know, cups in here, but it's like 10 of cups being the center of the spread. You know, this is, Libras are very, very loving and caring, and people already know this about you, you know. So if you are reconnecting, you're going to show a different side to people that they didn't see. I think people really underestimate you, Libra. It's because you're kind to people, but you know what, when you're ready to lay it down and explain, nope, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to, and here's how I will interact, here's how I won't, and do that in a kind manner. But there's a lot more going on here, Libra, and there are going to be some challenges. And so come on over to the other side if you're interested in the extended, all that information. We're going to stay with this and we're going to just move forward with the next part of it. So if you're interested in that, come on over to the other side, the extended version. And I just designed some really kick-ass t-shirts, by the way. For those of you interested, go to Teespring. All that's underneath too. Just go look at it. I'm not saying, oh, you should buy this. I don't care, honestly, but I'm kind of excited about my design because I'm a very creative person and artist. I think we all are. We just have to find our deal there. Libras are very creative. And again, thank you for all of your views. I mean, you guys are blowing my mind. 4,000 views on the love reading for July. So a lot of love energy in Libra's spread. All right. Thank you for watching. Till next time.